Hey everybody, this is Amanda Moxley, and in this week's video, I want to tell you what not to do on camera. The 3 biggest mistakes you can make on camera on your virtual platforms and how to avoid these mistakes. All right, if you haven't subscribed, give it a like, give it a comment, and that tells me that it's encouraging you and that you like it, and it also inspires YouTube to keep showing my videos to other people who will like what I'm sharing. So thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Hey, you are watching Amanda Moxley TV, and this is the place for the hottest tips, tools, trainings, and how-tos. I'm so happy you're here, and I'll see you in the show.
So the first thing you want to avoid doing when doing a video is having a lame opener, having a lame hook, having something that doesn't grab or entice or pull in or pattern interrupt your prospect who is watching your video. What you want to do instead is actually have a hook that hooks them in, that they're thinking, she's inside of my head or he's inside of my head. How do they know that? So how do you actually figure out what's inside of your ideal prospect's head? Well, let me tell you, you have to really know your ideal client to the T. I have some videos here on YouTube that you can watch, but you want to get down to the roots of what's really going on and what is the painful problem that you're solving. What is the pain that your ideal client has? What is the plane is crashing problem that you are solving and your video is helping? So if you actually show up and you're really you're not going to hook them in, and sadly they will not watch your video. So make sure you're really hooking them in with something compelling and grabbing their attention, helping them understand that you're here to help them solve their problem. The second mistake people make in creating videos is that their video, they have a horrible background, they have a horrible image, and they're not on brand and they're not congruent. And why people mess this up is that people are visual and they're gonna judge you and they're gonna see you. So you can do it, I don't care where you do your background, but put some thought and attention and intention into your colors, into what it is that you want to convey to people, and put some thought. I watched a video of myself that I did a couple years ago in a Facebook memory, and I was in this office and I had this wall was all white, and I had these vision boards on the wall, and it was like right up here, and I had no lighting, and my hair looked like crap, and my eyebrows were left and right, and it was horrible. Like, I mean, I've come a long way, let's just put it that way. And I'm still on a journey, like we all are. So do not mess up your image. Do not mess up your background, because people, sadly, if you don't grab them and you don't put that intention or attention in, they're not going to watch your video. That means you're not going to be able to make the impact. You're not going to be able to help people. So some things that I did to help me with my image as a woman, I got the microblading for my eyebrows, and I also got lashes for my lashes, and I get my hair professionally done by my hairdresser weekly so that I actually look on brand. I also worked with my stylist to figure out what are my colors, and I love blue and I love yellow, so I'm more on brand, right? And I learned how to do makeup. I don't wear a lot of it, obviously. I took makeup classes to help me as well. And obviously there's YouTube videos on makeup. So those are some of my tips. The other mistake people make is they don't have the right tools. So if you don't have the right tools when doing video, your message may not be heard or seen or amplified. So be sure that you have the right mic, and I'll put a link in the YouTube description, as well as lighting. Lighting and audio are really gonna help you so people can hear you and see you. The next mistake I see is that people's videos are too long or they're too short. So you never want your video. I think the sweet spot is between 2 to 6 minutes, 2 to 10 minutes, but no more than 10 minutes, because you're going to lose people's attention. So you want to grab them, you want to hook them, and then you want to be concise. So the problem is when people don't have this hook and they don't have notes and they don't know what they're saying, and they're just going on and on and on, and they're distracted, your client, your person isn't really going to follow along with you, and they'll click away or scroll away. So be sure that you are focused on the time and you're articulate and you have your bullet points, you know what you're going to say, and say it in a fun way that gives a little of your personality. Okay, however you are, add a little to it. Add a little something to help accentuate your personality and help people know you, like you, and trust you. Next mistake people make is they do not make a call to action. You're not making a call to action telling people where to go next, telling people to subscribe, telling them to like. You're forgetting to tell them to download your free gift or join your Facebook group or follow you on Instagram or join your program. So people mess up the call to action. So you are a leader when you're on video and in life, and you want to teach people where to go next. Where is the next logical step in their client journey that you're going to take them? So that's the next mistake, is you're not telling them where to go. So then nothing happens. And then what's sad about it is you're putting all this effort, you're putting all this work into your videos, but people aren't following up. They're not commenting, liking, sharing, or buying whatever it is that you're offering them. And then you're not making the impact or the income, and that's sad. Okay, so here's one of my top tips for you. If you're new to video, what I recommend is that you start your own free Facebook group that can be private, and you go in there and you start practicing your videos, and you will only be in your videos. You will take a video and you will watch your video. You will find one thing you can improve with every video. You'll write it down because you're critiquing your video, and what you'll find a lot of times is you'll say, I'm actually really great at this. So I had a client, Suzanne, and I taught her to do this. She was like 65. She did a video in her Facebook group, and then when she was ready to go live on her Facebook business page, or her personal page, I should say, guess what? She got her very first client, her first high-end client, by telling her story. So what I recommend is you go in, you create a Facebook group, a free Facebook group, and you practice giving a video, and then critique it and find one thing you can change. Then the next day or the next hour, go do another video, keeping that tip in mind that you're going to change that. Then watch that video, find one more thing. Find that one more thing and then do it. Now here's the thing, another mistake people make, they're going to be constantly in student mode, practice mode, and they'll never actually JFDI and get out there in front of their people. So don't put a limit on how long you're going to practice. Maybe practice a couple days, but then get out there, because you're good enough now, and the people who are watching you now are not a million people. So just give yourself some slack, but get out there and make your message heard. So I hope you like these tips and strategies on what not to do when you do a video. I hope you liked it. Give it a comment and a share below. And also join me over in the Moxley Method Speaker Society over on Facebook. And this is where we can connect and have fun and be in this community of powerful speakers together, as well as at Amanda J. Moxley on Instagram. All right, I'm cheering you guys on. I want you to JFDI, take action on this video, and I'll see you in the next video.
Do you want to grow a successful business as a speaker? All you have to do is go to amandamoxley.com/training, and I'm going to share with you my entire Moxley method, my mindset, the strategy, the structure, and the system behind my consistent multiple six-figure business. All you have to do is go to amandamoxley.com/training and sign up today.